a major cultural milestone for Nigeria, as 119 looted Benin artifacts have officially been returned to the country by the government of the Netherlands in a historic handover ceremony held at the National Museum in Onikan, Lagos. The Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba Ewuare II, expressed overwhelming joy at the return of the treasured artifacts, many of which were taken during the 1897 British invasion of the Benin Kingdom. The monarch, represented by his daughter, Princess Eko Ayae, described the moment as the fulfillment of a long-cherished wish of her father and grandfather.
Thank the Almighty God and our royal ancestors for making this signing and handing over ceremony possible today.
He paid glowing tribute to Prince Uduka Owena, chairman of This Day and Arise News, for championing the campaign for restitution, and also thanked the President Bola Tinubu, the Edo State Governor, and the Dutch authorities for their collective support.
Appreciate enough a media guru, an industrious son of Edo land, who was very supportive in my campaign to stop these artifacts from being relooted. That media guru is no other than Prince Uduka Owena, the chairman/owner of the Arise TV and This Day newspaper. I thank the federal government of Nigeria, ably led by His Excellency Bola Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for his support and commitment towards the return of our looted artifacts. I thank the government of the Netherlands for deeming it fit to return the 119 artifacts. I also commend the team that escorted the artifacts to Nigeria and to the palace of the Oba of Benin. I thank the Edo State Governor, His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebolo, for his unflinching support and for restoring the Oba Kenzwa II Cultural Center to the palace, which will now be converted to the Benin Royal Museum. I also thank the Director General of the National Commission for Museums and Monuments, here present, who is the federal government's representative, for working assiduously in line with the federal government's directives and in close cooperation with the Royal Court of the Benin as stated in the management agreement.
Also, speaking at the ceremony, Minister of Arts, Culture and Tourism, Hannatu Musewa, hailed the return as a shining moment for Nigeria. She said this marks just the beginning, revealing that an agreement has been signed with Germany for the return of over 1,000 more artifacts in the coming months.
Customs and aspirations of a very proud people. The return of 119 of these treasures is not just a restitution of items, it is a restitution of our dignity, of our identity, of our values, of our ideals, and the shared humanity that binds us as a people. Ladies and gentlemen, the significance of today is quite monumental globally for several reasons. First, the foremost, this handover represents the single largest physical repatriation of cultural property in Nigeria in our history. And similarly, the Nigerian government agreement to return 1,130 Benin Bronzes further underscores the growing international commitment to right historical wrongs and foster mutual respect and collaboration through cultural restitution. I hope this will encourage all members of the global community to understand that Nigeria needs to reclaim its history and its heritage.
Meanwhile, the Consul General of the Netherlands, Michael Dillon, affirmed that the return aligns with the country's policy on colonial-era looted arts, stressing that the provenance of the items clearly justified their return to Nigeria. The 119 artifacts are now back in the custody of the Benin Royal Court, with plans on the way to house them in a new Benin Bronze Museum within the palace grounds. Chinaza Chineke, reporting for VOS Benin City.